Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, drinking some more Lambic that I brought back with me from my trip to Belgium this summer. More Lambic from De Cam, Geuzestekerij De Cam, and I've really dug what they've done so far, both fruited and non-fruit and whatnot. I've had a lot of their stuff in the past, but it's something I haven't revisited in a long time, and there's a lot of like fruit blends and whatnot I've never tried. And so far, the commonality with all the fruit blends that they really want to get out of the bottles. They explode out. The Adve did the same, and also the one we're trying today. But I was warned with this one as well. So this is the 2022 vintage of their Wilde Bosbes. It's a 5% lambic blended or conditioned on blueberries, or actually, I think that they were from the some Landen forest or something. So it's wild blueberries. And the type that grows there is actually bilberries, which is bilberries and blueberries are very closely related. And what we have in Scandinavia is also bilberries, and they're darker in color. They have like darker flesh on the inside, where the common blueberry that most people know have like a green bluish hue on the inside. But the bilberry is like purple, and that's also what's used in the very, very famous Cantillon Lambic. This one really wanted out of the bottle. It's also really fresh vintage, so we're gonna probably get a lot of fresh blueberry flavor. They use 40 kilos of blueberries per 100 liter of lambic, so a lot of blueberry in this one. 5%. I'm looking forward to it. So pours a beautiful, very, very hazy, bright purple, kind of reddish color. There is a bit of floaties in my glass, but that was to be expected with that amount of force coming out of the bottle. But it poured with the most crazy fluffy pink head. Like it just stuck around for a while like a meringue, and then there was specks, and there still is specks of like blackish or dark purple specks in there. Like it looks like blueberry skin or something like that. It looks very appetizing, very nice looking in this late summer weather. Let's check out the aroma on this one. Oh wow, that is so heavy on funk. Are you kidding me? When people say horse blanket, that is like times 10. Holy crap, that's funky. It's like walking into a horse staple. It's so heavy on a horse blanket. It's crazy. Wow, that is nuts. And like high tannins and really fruity bilberry. That's almost like I'm almost getting vibes of cranberry or something, like if you did like a dark cranberry. Are you shit? It almost smells like going to the zoo. Have you ever? It almost reminds me of going to visit the elephants on the aroma, like an elephant cage. Like it's like this huge, huge funk. I think that's going to be off-putting for some people, but it's just like it's crazy. And underneath all that crazy funk, there's like this really, really rich blueberry aroma. It's just like really quite heavily saturated blueberry. I must say, like the De Cam lambics, especially the fruit ones, they're out there. Like the strawberry was crazy with the just like intense strawberry flavor, but their funk profiles are sometimes really nuts, which is really fun. Yeah, the more it sits in the glass, the more I'm smelling the blueberry, and I'm smelling like a slight kind of doughy bready feel. Also like tobacco, almost like a smoky note. It smells crazy. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. Oh, man, that's good. That's really nice. It's not as absurdly funky on the flavor profile, but it has so much blueberry. I wonder how this would, like, this is really wild. I wonder how this would do with age. A really pleasant drinker though. Medium acidity to it. Super high tannins and super high pepper flavor, like black pepper. And I think that will die down a bit as the beer ages. Lots of blueberry skin, tannic blueberry skin. Also just like fresh, juicy blueberries. Like if you go to like Norway, Sweden, or like Danish forests, and in the season, like the late summer, and pick these wild blueberries. I think it's late summer when they're around, and they're like all purple on the inside. It's like snacking on those, like these bright tannic blueberry flavors, and there's that in abundance. The horse blanket funk, that's crazy on the nose. It's dying off a little bit the more I'm drinking it, but I'm getting more of like a mixed berry fruitiness on the nose. But there is some of that still, like that heavy horse blanket, really like a horse staple type funkiness. It's crazy. I can't remember the last time I had like that was the saying all the time back in the day. Oh, it smells a bit like horse blanket. You should smell this. Yeah, it's really barnyardy. Really, it's like not musty cellar and all that. It's everything barnyard on the funk. Really fluffy mouthfeel. Really full coating, fluffy, creamy, silky mouthfeel. It's awesome. It must be part of the intense amount of blueberry in there. I want to save the rest in the bottle because there's even more sediment in the bottom. But it's just drinking lovely. Yeah, I love that tannic structure. There's a bit of that tobacco. There's nice drying oaky woodiness as well. A bit of leather as well. There's actually a lot and black pepper. There's loads of layers to this for such a young beer. I imagine this would be really fun to age. I'm not sure if I'm gonna age a lot of the ones I got with fruit because I really kind of want to see how they are fresh as well, and then I'll just have to go back to and visit De Cam and get some more back with me to try and age, because I definitely want to go back to Belgium and Brussels and visit these places because it was such an amazing trip. But yeah, smoky tobacco, leathery black pepper flavors with that high tannic blueberry flavor, really nice funk, really balanced acidity, like medium. I'd imagine it would go quite sour over time because of the blueberries or the bilberries, but it's lovely. So in terms of which one I prefer, like, so I haven't had I haven't tried all of the fruit lambics from them yet. Like, I got so many different ones, but I'm really looking forward to dive through them. I think I like it as much as the strawberry. It's a whole different ballpark in terms of funk, but it has like the fruit intensities are really high, just like the strawberry that was just like bursting with fresh strawberry flavors. This is just bursting with fresh blueberry, but it just have this really heavy, funky tannic flavor profile that is just insane, and it's so drinkable. I think De Cam is such an underrated producer of lambic. I don't see anyone rave about it, but it's just awesome. I also like this more than like the framboise we had at the blendery, because it was also really nice. It was a bit more tart and sour and sharp, which strawberry and raspberries are. But yeah, I'm around the 93.4 range. It's really close to world class. It'd probably be a world class lambic if it was aged. But you have to really enjoy crazy funkiness. It dies as it sits in the glass a bit. It's more when you just pop it, and it mellows and balances out more as it sits in the glass, which is nice. But what a crazy first nose on this one. Like, now I'm just getting more of that like oaky, leathery, and like tannic blueberry aroma. There is that layer of barnyard funk, but when you just popped it, it was insane vibes of horse blanket and like staples of crazy stuff. But yeah, if you guys had a chance to try De Cam's Wilde Bosbes, more specifically the 2022 vintage, let me know what you thought of it. Crazy stuff. I think you can find this on web shops throughout here. There is a few that stock them. One is called Geuzestekerij something I found. I can't remember. They have like there's a few shops that have a huge selection of the De Cam. I'm really looking forward to also like the oldest bottle I have is their 5-year-old lambic. So it's a just unblended 5-year-old barrel-aged lambic. That's going to be really fun to try. And it's an old vintage. I think it's from 15 or something. So it's going to be really fun. But yeah, this is lovely. So if you guys had it, let me know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I want to say cheers and delicious blueberry lambic. And see you guys in another beer review.